Hi, Starlings. I'm Mythic Azure, and today we'll be talking about 5 kitchen herbs that you can use to get started on your witchcraft journey. Okay, baby witches, are you feeling a little overwhelmed? Like there's so much on the internet and you have no idea where to start? It's okay, I got you. I have 5 kitchen herbs that you probably already have that you can use to get started on your witchcrafting journey. These household herbs and spices have a myriad of uses and spells, and if you keep watching, I'll give you the medicinal and magical uses of each herb, as well as correspondences and a little ritual to get you started. Before we start, I have a question for you. Why do you want to learn about herbs? Sit and think about it for a minute, like really digest. Why do you want to learn about herbs? What draws you to witchcraft? What draws you to making spells? And yes, you can make your own spells. Um, what makes you want to watch this video? Stop and think about it before you continue. Really think about why you want to learn about herbs, and if you know your motivation, it'll help you digest and remember the information better. It doesn't matter if it's a spell you want to use, or if it's a medicinal use you're interested in, or if you're a kitchen witch and you want to learn what to sprinkle into your food for a little magic. If you don't resonate with any of the correspondences that I list in this video, don't worry. That doesn't mean you need to use them. Just take some time to find what works for you, what resonates with you, what do you think would work in this spell. Like, use your intuition, which when you're a beginner can be a little wonky, but once you get into it, once you start trusting yourself, you'll know what to put in a spell. These are just to get you started. As you grow into the craft, you'll learn what works for you. You'll learn to trust yourself when something tells you to put a certain herb in or use a certain crystal, even if the spell doesn't list that. Witchcraft is honestly about learning to trust yourself for me, so I'm a very big proponent of if it feels right for you, go for it. Now let's get into herbs. The first herb that we're going to talk about isn't really an herb, it's a spice. It's cinnamon. Cinnamon can be used in a variety of ways and is a catch-all herb, and for beginners, I think it's wonderful. There's not a lot that a beginner would usually want to do that cinnamon couldn't take care of. Medicinally, cinnamon is full of antioxidants and can be used as an anti-inflammatory. It can be antifungal and antimicrobial. It can help your digestion. It can even regulate your blood sugar. However, do not use cinnamon in extremely large quantities. It's not good for you. It can really hurt you if you use too much. So just use a normal amount you'd use as a spice, a little sprinkle here and there. The magical uses of cinnamon include healing, love, lust, luck, and protection. This herb can give you energy, instill passion, and help you find success. Now, I also decided to add chakra associations just because I thought it would be interesting. The 3 chakras I chose for cinnamon, yes, 3. For cinnamon, I chose the third eye chakra for its association with psychic awareness. I chose the solar plexus chakra for its association with power and strength. And I chose the sacral chakra for its association with lust and love. The planet I chose for cinnamon is the sun, and the element is fire. The associated crystals I chose for cinnamon are tiger's eye for its grounding and protection and psychic awareness abilities. I chose carnelian for its association with courage and passion, and I chose citrine for its association with energy and luck. Cinnamon can also be used for cleansing and protection, as well as divination. Some easy rituals to use to get started using cinnamon are to put a little sprinkle of cinnamon in your coffee in the morning to promote abundance and prosperity, as well as to add a little bit of protection. The second spell you can do only comes once a month. On the first of the month, you can blow a little bit of cinnamon through your front door into your home. So you stand at the doorway and you are looking into your house. You blow the cinnamon in, and that brings in prosperity, abundance, and luck. If you've ever looked at a money spell, you've probably seen this herb before. Bay leaf is known for its success, wish granting, and luck properties. Like cinnamon, bay leaf has a number of properties. It's full of antioxidants, it's anti-inflammatory, it's a digestive aid, it lowers your blood sugar, as well as boosts your immune system and helps with kidney stones. However, large amounts of bay leaf might cause a little bit of drowsiness and digestive discomfort. Bay leaf can be used for manifestation, granting wishes, strength, and healing. It also enhances clairvoyant dreams and protects from harm. The chakras I chose for this herb include the third eye chakra for psychic awareness again, as well as the solar plexus chakra for its association with power and strength. The planet here again is the sun, and the element is fire. The associated crystals are citrine and pyrite for its association to success, abundance, and wealth. I chose tiger's eye for the same reason. It can be used for wealth and success, but it can also be used for psychic powers and strength. For rituals for bay leaf, you can place a leaf under your pillow for prophetic dreams. The most common ritual is to write wishes on bay leaves and then burn them. And then the one my mom used is to carry a bay leaf with you when you're going out for protection and abundance. The third herb we're going to be talking about is rosemary. This is my favorite herb. It's used for cleansing and purification, as well as protection and healing, but it can also be used for focus, concentration, and mental power. Focus and concentration are where this herb really shines. If you need help focusing on a task or studying, rosemary is a wonderful herb to have. Medicinally, this herb is full of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory like the last two herbs. However, it can also be used to boost your mental health, be used as a sleep aid, reduce stress, as well as enhance your memory. It supports your immune system and increases focus. However, pregnant individuals should be careful with rosemary as it can stimulate your uterus. Rosemary is a wonderful protection herb, and a bundle of rosemary, dried rosemary, can be burned as a smudge stick. Rosemary is known for improving mental clarity, memory, focus, and wisdom. Rosemary can also be used in love, lust, and healing workings. It is also known to attract magical creatures, and this herb is very powerful for spirit work. It is often used in funerals and ancestral workings. Because of its strong connection to memory, it often is used for remembrance, fidelity, and the connection to the past. Rosemary may inspire you to work with your ancestors and get to know them better, which I find really interesting about this herb. The chakras I chose for this herb are very cerebral. I chose the crown chakra for its connection to wisdom and connecting to other realms. I also chose the third eye chakra for psychic awareness, memory, and focus, as well as dreams. Interestingly, rosemary is associated to two planets. Well, one being the sun and the other being the moon. It is also associated with two elements, fire and air. The associated crystals for this herb include fluorite for its connection to mental powers, focus, and memory. I also chose howlite for its connection to higher realms and knowledge, as well as tiger's eye for its focus on protection and psychic awareness. For rituals, rosemary can be used in teas and cooking for wisdom. It can be grown in the garden to attract magical creatures if that's your thing. Rosemary essential oil or incense can be used to focus, or you can use a sachet of rosemary either under your pillow or carry it around with you for wisdom and focus. The next herb is interesting. It attracts the fae. This herb is thyme. Thyme is a very healing herb that is associated with beauty, and that's why I think it's interesting that thyme can also heal acne. Like rosemary, it improves mood and supports immunity. What I found is that thyme is pretty good for respiratory issues and anemia, as well as menstrual cramps. It also reduces inflammation and calms the nervous system. This herb is known for its connection to courage, happiness, and beauty. It also has a connection to purifying, protecting, and healing. And lastly, as I said, it attracts fairies if that's your thing. You have to do this with intention, so if fairies aren't your thing, they're not just going to wander into your life. But for those of you that are interested, it's a good herb to research. It can also be used for love, affection, and once again, psychic powers. The chakras I chose for time are the third eye again, for psychic awareness and clairvoyance, as well as the heart chakra for its connection to happiness, emotions, and healing. The planet associated with time and the elements associated with time are air and water. The associated crystals for time are picture jasper for healing and balancing the mind and emotions. I also chose iolite for its psychic awareness and connection to higher realms. And lastly, I chose tiger's eye for psychic awareness and courage. There are a few rituals for time. You can burn a sprig when you feel like you want to overcome your fears, or you need just a little more courage to boost you through something. You can, of course, plant this herb in your garden to attract fae or gain favor with them, if that's your thing. It can be used in healing spells to increase its potency. You can sleep with this herb under your pillow to ward away bad dreams. And my favorite, you can make a floor wash to help protect your home. A floor wash is simply made by infusing the water with herbs, blessing it, and then using it as to clean. Then you draw protection sigils while you mop on the floor, and it helps protect your home from negative energies. The final household herb, once again, isn't an herb. Garlic is technically a vegetable. Garlic is extremely powerful, both medicinally and magically. Garlic can be used to help with colds and flus, boost your immune system. It has antioxidants. It's full of antimicrobial, antifungal, and antibacterial properties. Be careful with garlic as it may reduce blood clotting ability, and it can irritate your digestive tract if you take too much. Magically, garlic can be used to break hexes and curses, as well as banish negative energies and harmful spirits. Garlic also brings in confidence, courage, and strength. It can purify places, objects, and people. It also promotes healing and wards off disease. The chakra I chose for garlic is the root chakra because of its strong grounding energy. The planet I chose is Mars, and the element is fire. If you've ever had raw garlic, you understand why the element has to be fire. The crystals I chose are obsidian for absorbing negative energy and protection, hematite for grounding and self-esteem, and bloodstone for courage, willpower, and purifying negative energies. A common ritual for garlic is to hang garlic braids near your door to ward off negative energies and harmful spirits. You can use a sachet of garlic to protect yourself, and you can use garlic tea to purify your energy and boost your immune system. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I had to record this like 3 times. I am so tired. If my energy seems a little low throughout the video, it's because I've recorded this and said this so many times. Without getting into that too much, I'd just like to say thank you, and if you're interested in what I did and enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more. It would really mean a lot to me. I'd also love if you commented what you thought. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. If you have any suggestions or any critiques, that's also okay. I hope to create more videos like this. My goal is really just to educate baby witches and get people more comfortable with the craft if they feel overwhelmed or they don't know where to start. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!